Oh, it's been said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and jail to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary, 'cause comfortable is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel. You'll find a strange serenity in places you don't know. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-rat-terry-o-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
to anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-rat-terry-o-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. The world has got its demons. There are many reasons why you'd find it harder to be brave than be afraid. But every life could use some danger. Every friend was once a stranger. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not why ships are made.
Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-rat-terry-o-dee. Dee, a fwit-dee-dee-dee-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Adventures waiting further down the road. Let's go! Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie.
Crafting, crafting, crafting with Shoshi and Cubby. What will we make today? What is the dice of the day? Crafting, creating, collaborating. What would an octopus say? Trivia questions, hooray! Creating, clickbaiting, can't hardly waiting for the crafting show. A crafting show with Cubby and Shoshi.
Hi.
Hey Shoshi,
Yeah, Cubby.
I prepared a little treat for you.
You did?
I mean, for everyone.
I can look.
Well, I figured, like, good things are so fleeting, and that's a reminder. So it's like, well, what's the worst thing I could do for Shoshi?
Ah!
This is our new backdrop.
No!
What is it?
It's called Incredibles.
Here, wait. Can we make it... Is that better? Can you see it
Is
more?
that push pops with macaroni in it?
Oh, wait, Katie.
Yes.
Kitty, were you not here for when we discovered... what are they? Inedibles? No,
They're called Incredibles.
There it is.
I do kind of remember this. Or maybe I remember.
It's a real product that existed.
Briefly. Somehow, this did not pass the test of time.
What?
Okay, do you have the picture where it shows like how large they are? They're bigger than you think they are. They're
I want one.
They're like
Yeah, me too, but I hate myself for wanting it.
Like they're too big. Like it's
this a large helping.
Yeah, like you think they're gonna be about the size of like a push pop. No, they're like twice as big, which is worse.
Because they're a meal.
Worse.
But it's still like not a meal's worth. It's like both too big and too small.
Yes. Everything about it is so wrong. And I'm saying, yeah, exactly.
Oh.
I'm afraid the only pictures I have ready to go are this and this.
Oh god.
Oh
yeah,
wait,
there it
you
is.
can see in that one.
Yeah, you can see the kid and the mom holding it in their hands. Like it's too big. Why is it so big?
Like, look at that kid. You don't give kid a cup of food on a stick. You're just asking for it to be all over every floor.
Also, the way the kid is holding it makes me think that he actually had nothing in his hand and they had to like add it in post later. Like he's holding it like this.
It does have big Wish.com product picture Photoshop energy.
Like, is his lower hand even actually holding it?
I love also the mom's outfit really dates this product.
Well, she's a working mom. She doesn't have time to cook dinner. That's why she needs
But she's still a mom, Shoshi, and she still wants to give her family wholesome, warm food and snacks.
Wholesome, warm.
It's warm.
Mom, I love this food. It's warm.
Look, when I was a kid, if we didn't find something to compliment the meal about, we were getting hit. So on the bright side, it's really helped me when I talk to bad actors post-show.
Ah.
Wow, what strong choices.
What's strong? The set was cool.
Wow. There
I
were some
love
choices there.
I could
Strong
tell.
choices.
I could tell you were having a great time up there.
Man, those choices.
You knew all your lines.
Oh, you looked like you were having a lot of fun.
That and you knew all your lines should just come with the head pat.
You
Yeah.
know all your lines.
But sometimes I am having a lot of fun up there.
Sometimes you're really glad when they at least know their line.
Yo, I
Well,
feel that.
Really funny is that there's no chance they knew all their lines. They didn't know all their lines.
Nobody
You
knows all
improv the
their
heck
lines.
out of that.
Nobody knows all their lines. That's a ridiculous thing to demand of somebody.
Do you guys want
I-
to see my
No, this way is better.
do you want to see my thrift store haul?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we have a bunch of store hauls. Cubby's got a great store haul. You've got a store haul. I don't, but I'm happy to watch and comment.
As much as I love the circles,
It's,
I think-
it's hard
I
to
think
show
this will
stuff
help.
off.
Ooh, I like the rounded squares though.
thank you. It was a choice that I clipped, and I was like, we're
I-
rounded corners.
I
kinda
like
show.
a rounded corner. Rounded corners are very soothing. Oh, look at that glitter.
This one is stars. It's
Ooh.
gold stars with pink, and God, there's other stuff in there too. I don't know, but yeah, I got massive amounts of glitter. I also got these. They're hard. It's hard to really see what's going on here. I didn't realize this was grapes.
They're
I
like
just-
grapes. They're like pink glass grapes. They're amazing. I love those.
Yeah, it was just
Those
this giant bag of these. So what I want to do is I want to take all these little grapes off, and then I'm left with this bulb here, and I'm gonna glue that just all of these to a canvas and have this weird little alien egg sack
I
thing
love
hanging
that.
down.
And I also like you could literally just put one of those on your head.
What, the grapes?
Just like a grape thing. Doesn't it want to like go on a hat or something?
Like a
Oh.
little fascinator hat.
The problem
Yeah.
is these are glass and they're very thin.
Oh yeah, no, that would hurt you.
I
But
would be
it does
afraid-
look how good that looks though.
It does look
It is.
amazing.
Yeah, I don't think I want glass this close to my eyes though.
No, that's super fair. I didn't realize they were actually like glass.
Yeah, there's a bunch of broken ones in the bag, and I was like, oh man, that's okay. I'm going for it. I shouldn't have taken this off. Now I can't get it back on. I could do it, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna give up. Because I also got a bunch of brushes. This is Amazon, not thrift store. So I've been looking for fine liners,
Oh, hey.
and
Ooh.
yeah, you see how
Nice
tall it is?
blush, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
I
a
can't
good size.
find-
It's not too thin.
Yeah, I got some fingernail painting ones that are they're just a little too small.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, but these are still a little thinner than what I've been looking for. There's YouTube artists out there that I like to watch that have these amazing fine liners that are a little thicker than this, and these I'm excited to try though. And they're just they're such impressive paintbrushes, and I don't know where they get them from. Wherever YouTube lives.
Yeah. I remember when I used to paint miniatures, eventually I found that the most ideal brush was actually a fairly large size. I liked a 0 or a 1, as long as it went to a really fine point, because that was actually easier to work with than like a very, very thin brush. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Depending on what you're trying to do.
Depending
really,
on what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
It really
Really
depends on, like,
long, thin lines are good with the thinner.
And it depends on like what medium you're working with. Like,
Oh,
with
yeah.
painting, yeah. But yeah, I
Also-
found it so interesting that like you think in your brain, you're like, oh, I want the tiniest brush. You're like, actually, you gotta have some support there. You gotta have some
Right.
ability for it to like hold the medium. You gotta like,
Yeah, because a lot of the times the tiny brushes, you just have to dip and dip and dip and dip. And
Yeah.
also, they splay too easily. But if they're longer, they hold it together better.
Well, I was gonna say it probably at that point it matters a lot what the brush is made out of, because an animal hair brush is gonna you can train it to give you the exact
Yeah.
shape you want.
yeah.
But a synthetic is gonna splay more.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Kitty, I just thought of a technique that I think you're gonna love.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have more to show off? Because I don't want to distract from the.
That's it for my haul. The other stuff that I have to show off is some sketches I've been working on to try and get started on making paintings and picking up where I left off. You guys remember the stuff that I was doing before
Oh yeah.
with the textures and the fabric and the clay and the
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm so glad I thought of this. Okay, so do you have like some like rectangles of spandex somewhere in your supplies?
I definitely have scrap fabric and could turn it into a rectangle.
Cool, but it's got to be dual stretch.
Dual stretch. Okay.
Yeah. So like a decent lycra. So it's because what you do is you get a wooden frame and then you stretch out the lycra over it and you tack it down so that it's holding tension.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get clear silicone caulk
Uh-huh.
and you put little circles of it on the thin side, all over it. You let it dry, you take it off of the frame, and the silicone will hold its stretched out. It'll stay stretched out because it can't contract. But all the rest of the lycra will contract, which causes these really fascinating bubbles to form.
Uh-huh.
So like if you do with like if you put like a lot of caulk on the spots, you can get like a good scale looking thing. I used it when I was an intern at the costume shop of Arena Stage in Washington, D.C. One of the things we put on is a play called K2, which is about two mountain climbers. One of them breaks their leg on K2, and it's about whether they try to save his life, or just give up on him, and the other guy can make the final ascent. So, like, we had to make a broken leg, a compound fracture, so the bone is sticking out. I got to help the crafts artisan, which was a job I didn't even know existed at that point, and is a little bit of something I would love to commit my life to. But we used red spandex and like nice thin things, and it looked like subcutaneous fat. It looked like bubbling, gross fat. So like we made this whole prosthetic, except it had to last a month instead of a day. So it's all fabric
Month.
reinforced. Yeah, it was a full run.
Whoa.
So like the skin was like heavy lycra with latex on top to give it a texture, but like it's so the actor could put it on, leave it on for the whole show, take it off, and it was gonna survive. And so like we couldn't just use a molded latex. It was everything was like a different thing, and it had a fabric component so it would last longer. Really amazing work, but you will have so much fun with these textures. I just know it.
Yes. Oh my god, I love it. I used the silicone, like what you were talking about.
Cock.
Yeah, the silicone cock in my last thing. So I'm excited to play with it more.
It's a great, I love it. Oh, we also, if you put some food coloring in it to give it a good dark red color, it dries shiny and it looks really good for blood, for fake blood that never comes off, but it's got like more
I'm thinking
substance to it than most fake blood.
I'm thinking glitter and iridescent medium.
Yes.
Yes. I'll make it pretty. I've been trying to decide what exactly I'm going to use to glue these little glass things. And right now, didn't break.
I didn't hear it tinkle.
Right now, I'm thinking resin, just to really like. I'll make a little resin shape. I don't know, because I might want to. You know what? I need to stop. I have all these materials and so much stuff I want to do with them, that I can't start anywhere because there's too many places to start.
It's good to have distractions right now, though.
Choice paralyzation. Yeah, that's for true.
I've been working on that's. I'm glad you brought that up, because I get choice and planning paralyzation a lot, and like I used to think it was part of, like, it sort of is a little bit about, incorporates itself into procrastination, but not it's like a cousin.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been trying to work through it, and this is gonna be one of those pieces of advice where you're like, yeah, duh, that's the problem. I can't do that. But I find that a lot of times, if I can force myself to visualize the end product and then try as hard as I can to work back from that, I find that can trigger the little dopamine things in my brain to try and get me to like get over that paralysis. I'm working on it. I think it's like a skill, because I still get like, I was like, I have too many things, or like this thing is like, I don't know how to get to where I want to go because I don't even know where I want to go. So how can I start thinking about the end before? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up, because it's something in myself that I've been like really trying to work on.
You know what Brent had me do yesterday was, he was like, write down 10 things that you could do, and then I'll help you pick one of them. And then
that's overwhelming.
I know. So I wrote down 10 things that I could do right now. And then he played this card game. He took a deck of cards and was like, all right, red means this and black means that. And then he like flipped through the cards. It was like, okay, so now we're going. I don't know how he did it. It was a card game.
No,
And
that's smart. like making it not feel like the decision making, like adding complications and distractions to it. That was brilliant of him. Another possible starting advice, something I've been working on, is years ago I saw a writer say writing is so hard, but revising is easy.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
what they do is they like force themselves to just make the worst first draft they can, because even if it's absolutely terrible, it's just a first draft. But like in craft world, I definitely have this thing where my anxiety gets the best of me for starting, and I really hate the initial. But if it's like looking at something and like, well, what's the next step? It's easy. So
The problem that not problem, but like, I wonder if there's a way to do that, because the thing, like with writing, I'm really good at writing like a terrible first draft and then going back and revising it. Like that, I'm like, I've got that skill down. But with crafting, it's harder because you sort of can't do a crappy version first, because then you've just like wasted all these materials and you feel like you're like, so is there a way to do like a bad,
the smallest first step, find the smallest first step. So you're not overcommitting, you're not doing that thing where you're gonna like thing, but you're like just one step so that the next step is clearer.
okay.
You know what I often do to be that first smallest step when it comes to being precious about crafting supplies, and like, I don't want to waste them, but I need to use them, or else what do we even have them for? You know, I like to swatch.
Ooh.
So like swatching, even with like, you know, glitter and stuff, but mostly with paints and things. But you can swatch with types of glue and types of fabric and types of other things.
That's a good idea.
Swatch.
Yes.
And also to let myself know that like it is actually part of the process. I'm not wasting time. It's not procrastination. I shouldn't feel bad about doing those things. That it's actually, yes, like that
doing a little bitty
really
patch.
is part of it.
Yeah. And plus you can literally look at something and be like, well, no, this is what it's going to look like. I don't have to worry about that. That's
and you learn how the product works and what it, you know, what challenges you might face in a little bitty square before going on to a whole project.
Because one of the reasons I like the cardboard crafting,
that's a good
is thank you, is because I can work in layers. So like I can do a really terrible first layer because I know I'm going to go over it again and fix it up. But it's harder if you're like layering or working with fabrics or working with product or
Hey, I gotta say, I'm reading the comments, and we missed so many good dirty joke opportunities.
Oh my gosh, I know. You're reading my brain right now. I literally just looked over and I'm like, we got to go back.
All of the brush length stuff.
I missed it.
Lovely line. There we go.
That was a good one.
There we go. Like, oh, sorry, y'all. We missed the best part of the show. You all.
Bravo, Evelyn. Everyone.
Sometimes you don't need to brush at all. Sometimes you want to use a sponge.
Ooh. Hold on. Where are my sponges? I've got everything is everywhere right now. My whole crafting area is just a disaster. I just went back on Sunday.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So your life is chaos right now.
It always is.
What's
Lol.
the thing? What's the thing where the name is the name is the thing that the thing?
Yeah, I know what it,
Synecdoche?
No.
Aptonym.
Yes, thank you. That.
is it really called an aptonym?
Yeah, yes.
That's adorable.
Like where you're like, oh, his name is Bill and he's an accountant.
Yeah, or for more examples, the entirety of the works of Charles Dickens.
Mm.
Right.
Boy, did that boy love an aptonym.
I mean, I do too. I mean, my name's Shoshana and I do shows.
Mm.
And my last name is Green. And I often don't know what I'm doing.
I almost wore cat ears on the stream today, but I didn't.
It's not too late.
It's not too
Yeah,
late.
that's-
My name is
That's the term I was thinking of. I mean, yours is also
Nominative
Correct.
determinism.
Oh
That's-
yeah, I was using the term with the assumption that we're all fictional characters, but I
Right.
think that's just me.
yeah. No,
I agree.
think you're both correct. Both as someone who likes sponges and brushes, both can be correct.
This is a great. Oh, I just want to say I love this analogy.
Yes.
My name is Cubby, and I often hold people's backpacks.
Aw.
Oh, you do carry a heavy load.
I want to offer you my backpack to hold whenever we're Cubby, I still can't believe we've never physically been in the same place before.
I can't believe that either. Like I can't. That's like
I feel like I've hugged you before. Like it just feels like that.
I just kind of have that energy.
you do give good hugs. I will say.
I'm known for that. And holding backpacks. In fact, some people call them bear hugs.
Oh.
And also, your last name is Altobelli, which means tall and beautiful. So
like half there.
look, as we established earlier, beauty leaches out from the inside.
Yeah, beauty
Leeches.
strangles your bones with its roots.
Mm-hmm.
True beauty.
True beauty strangles you from within.
And destroys sidewalks.
True beauty spits acid.
That's so true.
Mhm. Oh,
Heathen
alchemist. Heathen alchemist. My brain would not let me accept that word in my head. Let me just give you the best. Let me see. What's my favorite comment that you might have?
Don't talk about my
Yes.
boyfriend.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, just so you can see it. There you go.
That's a good catch up.
Pretty much sums up what you missed.
So isn't all alchemy heretical?
Ah. Yes.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I suppose one could be a dainty alchemist as well.
Oh,
Ooh,
a dainty alchemist.
a
Dainty.
dainty alchemist. Ooh.
Okay, so we got those cool glass grape things. You got
Yes.
glitter. What else is your haul?
Oh wait, the hall is over. You have art to show us though, Kitty.
Right. Oh, I did want to tell you about one of the things that I got. I don't have them here right now, but I found, the wall of sacks of craft supplies that's at the thrift store.
Oh yeah, some thrift stores have that. Yeah.
I got a whole bag of Wolf brand body paint. Like somebody just was getting rid of. There's like 10 or more of them in there, and it's Wolf brand is like one of the best brands of face and body paint.
Oh.
And like a couple of them were almost empty, but there was still plenty of paint left, and some of them were full cakes. Like someone just gave up on their dream of face painting and got rid of all of these, and now I have them.
And you reap the
Nice.
benefits of their failure.
I should have brought them over here. I could go get them to show them off because looking at art supplies is almost as good as actually using them.
It's true. They're very
I'll-
soothing.
I'll go get them and I'll get the cat ears, and then I'll try to show you my sketches. I don't know if they'll make a whole lot of sense, but we'll see what we can do. All right, I'll be right back.
Bravo, Heathen Alchemist. Bravo.
Nice. Wait. Now everybody's gone? What happened? Why is it just me now? What's going on? Well, looks like it's the Shoshi show. Hey, okay, good.
Yoshi Show!
So the reason
no.
I didn't wear the ears is because I don't like their angle. I don't like the way they go flat.
Oh,
feel
I
they
like
should
it.
be
I think
more-
it's cute.
No, it looks like you're angry.
Ah, that's Angry Kitty.
Oh my god, that's so adorable. You should do like an angry kitty photo shoot. Like
That would
like
be
with your
so
hair
funny.
wet.
Ah, yes.
How did we end up on this one?
So
Shoshi, can you take that comment down?
Oh.
I went to take it down, but I accidentally hit back on my mouse and left the room.
So Wolf is the brand. They actually have the best black. When I was into face and body art a lot more, I use other brands like more arbitrarily, but for black, I always got Wolf. And there's just more. Oh, this blue. This pink. It's broken, but it still works.
Mm.
And
think it was-
show the brand again, because I mean I don't really know body painting or face painting or any of that sort
Oh,
of
okay.
stuff. And I've never heard of that brand.
Wolf.
Oh, with an E on the end. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And why are they good?
So the pigment is strong, it's thick, like you get it on your brush and it, it's not watery or thin. Like
Nice.
and you can water it down a lot to get it how you want it to be, but it's never gonna be like, and it stays well. Some of the colors might stain a little bit, but that's just all body paint. Like some of the colors are gonna stain a little bit. It's fine. It'll come off.
When it gets wet, does it become, what consistency is it?
Like a watercolor. It is just essentially
Oh.
watercolors that's skin safe.
Oh, okay, cool.
And
Yeah.
what kind of brush do you use with those paints? You use a big thick brush.
Right. Or a sponge? A sponge.
I will have you know I use all the kinds of brushes.
Yeah.
Oh, woo!
Sometimes
Did it just get warm in here, or is climate change messing us up?
Yeah.
sometimes I'll use more than one type of brush at the same time.
Wow. Ah,
Ah.
that's the kind of content we're here for.
So I guess I could try and show off some of these sketches that I'm working
Yeah.
on.
Oh, I like that one. Is that a little bug?
Is that a
little
bee?
ant. He is
Or a little-
going inside of an ant hole. And then this circle is gonna be a plastic see-through dome.
Ooh.
These checkers, the lighter part is gonna be a gradient, with paint, and then the darker part is gonna be fur.
Ooh, Kitty, I
Um,
love what you're doing with these like textures, and it's really cool.
Yeah.
We
So
need to
then
find some rich person that needs to launder money so that they can buy your own.
that's what I want to do. I want to just make a whole series of things and then price them astronomically, ridiculously high so that it attracts rich people, because
Yeah.
rich people would never buy something that was reasonably priced. They only buy things that are way overpriced.
Yeah, that's how you know they're better.
Right. And then rhinestones everywhere. Lots of rhinestones.
Oh, hell yeah.
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 And then this one, I got the glitter all over.
I love it. Ooh.
So
Ooh.
all of these little dots right here, that's these guys. And
That's
so,
gonna look really, really cool.
and this
Yes.
is gonna be fur, and they're just gonna be dangling down. And I think I'm gonna make it kind of drippy. And then there's gonna be like a rhinestone ocean down here.
Is it gonna be like in a clear glass box? Or is
No.
it
That's something that I've been talking to Brent about. He's like, why don't you do shadow boxes? And the thing is, like, I don't want them to be. I want it to be uncomfortable the way these things protrude off the canvas.
Ooh, yeah.
I want it to look like, God, I want to touch that so bad. And the shadow box kind of protects it from that.
Yeah, plus the shadow box is like retreating from the pain of viewing, and like you're like pushing out, you're like bulging out, like
yeah, exactly,
like with botulism art.
Botulism art.
I want it to be bulby and pustuous. Oh, just some guy from Tennessee, Kitty, artisanal designer rhinestones. So I can't wait for this to come in. I'll show you guys when I get it. I like to order my rhinestones from Looking Glass Gems. It's an old friend of mine who, from my burlesque days, who started a company where she sells rhinestones, and it's just taken off. She's got amazing rhinestones, and they're like so easy to work with, and their company is great. It's her and her husband, and I love them both. And so I just ordered the sample sheet of all of their stones. So I'm going to have all of them physically in front of me to help me pick out exactly what colors and what sizes I want to get for what projects.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I can't wait to show that off when it comes in.
Actually, I think you'll find that unless I misunderstood that word, it's pretty common.
Oh.
Sorry. I can't help. I don't know why I find it funny to mistake patronizing with patronage, but
I thought that's where you were going with that.
Yeah, I even had separate services for patronage and patronizing when I was a crier for hire.
That's funny.
If they wanted the patronizing, I'd be like, I really don't think that's for you.
Yeah, I'm a patron of the art. Art, whatever.
I think I'm done showing stuff off.
Well, that's good, because I'm ready to start showing stuff off, because I am prepared to show off my post-Halloween haul from 2 locations, actually, because before I hit Spirit Halloween sales...
I forgot about. I haven't done that yet. Oh God, what am I done? What am I done?
I was like, okay. I went the day after because I didn't want to deal with Spirit on a weekend, so it was only 25% off.
Oh, that's right. I was driving home.
Yeah, that's a great reason not to
Yeah.
stop and do. But I did hit 5 below because I was like, a few days before Halloween, I was like, oh, that's right. Nobody else waits for Halloween for their discounts. In fact, most of the stuff is gone by now. So I got a couple of like little shiny metallic masks at 5 below. These were only $1.50 each.
Oh my god.
Oh, look how
Toby,
good
I have
those
a
look.
mask to show. I have a couple of masks to show you, but it's not gonna be today because I have to go too far to get them. But put a pin in it. I've got a whole new mask life that I want to talk to you about.
Wait.
Excellent.
We forgot the most important thing. One. Okay.
Well, there's going to be a few mole masks too. What's fun is this one didn't have, you can see there's some thin fabric in there now.
Ah, yes.
But that actually was, it came with like a hood over it that was very poorly glued on. Hot glue. So I just like worked that free. And then I found that even though this is super see-through, it actually works really nicely as a scrim. So as soon as I'm blocking behind light, like right now it's tough because there is sunlight coming through and that's a lot of light, but it actually does a very good job of blocking.
Yeah,
it's
no,
doing the effect.
Yeah, you can totally see it that it blocks it really well. I'm
Yeah,
always
so-
amazed at how well that works.
Yeah, in shadowier environments, this goes completely, you can't see my eyes at all, but I have an almost unobstructed view. So I'm holding on to that really cheap polyester because I think that might be my new go-to eye cover. Like this has kind of a standard mesh and it does not do a bad job, but this does a better job in
Way
Actually-
better. You can even see, like, just in this environment, you can really see the difference. Like, you can see it, but it gives it like a blur effect.
So these still need elastic because they didn't come with them, and
Oh,
I
interesting.
think I want to paint this black
Ooh, yeah.
so it looks even more skull-like. But for $3.
There's something so compelling about that shiny metal.
I love those shiny metallic masks so much. They're
I got a rainbow kitty one, and I'm in love with it. I don't want to go get them. They're so far away.
So the first thing I decided to pull the trigger on at Spirit Halloween is, so a long time ago, well, a couple of years ago, I did a show with a friend of mine, and he also used it to like have a small yard sale, which was just freaking brilliant. He just brought in like a bunch of stuff that he was gonna like donate to Goodwill or something, and instead of doing that, he left it on the table and he was like, yeah, come to our show and you can have all the free stuff you want. The bad news is that I'm a sucker for stuff like that. So I ended up getting these animal. Yeah,
Yes!
like how could I say no? How could I resist? And then for $5 each, I have completed the set now.
Those are great. I love those little. I have
Put your cow ones on.
a giraffe ears
look
and
really
tail, and it's one of my favorite costumes.
Cubby, you're adorable.
Hey, that looks good.
That's the
Right?
best cow hat I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's, and the thing is, I usually hesitate to get them because it's like, well, I could make one, but these were really nice. And with the discount, like $5, and it was like, cool. Now I have a complete emergency cow and zebra.
And you need that.
Cubby, read the comment.
Oh my God.
It's Calby.
Albie. What would we do without Victoria Lunapub?
But if we ever play a Robert Turk's game where we're like half animals, like Cubby, you got to do a cow. Oh, the zebra's really cute too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like all you need, like, actually, I'm like, oh my god, we could do a really easy group costume if I knew somebody with a nun costume, and then like
A nun?
Because
Go
black
on.
and white.
Oh,
everyone dresses up as a different punchline for black and white and red all over.
That's really funny. I was
Right?
thinking you could go as a zoo. Everyone's wearing animal. Scouts, that's the name. I couldn't remember it exactly.
Weird Scout.
Oh, I thought you meant our woodland gods.
Oh, that would work too.
Yeah, actually, I think those are good to wear to like pretty much any Robert Turk game, even Veil of the Lost and Forgotten, the new one that's coming out. I mean, it's
yeah.
you're not animal people, but like,
You just can't stop.
okay. And then I got a few masks because, you know, I couldn't resist it.
Ooh.
See, I already have one of these in metallic red.
I love that one.
It's really creepy, and I gotta show you, like, I'm a professional costume
I am a professional
wearer.
costume.
I'm a professional costume wearer. Like, I'm actually a little creeped out at just how few details come through. It's very creepy.
Yeah, I would not like to see that in a dark alley.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And I am a sucker for a good skull mask.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice one. I like the shading on that one.
Yeah, I like this one. I will get you, He-Man!
Yes.
And then I got one more mask that, like, is pretty ridiculous. So I'm gonna give it its own balaclava color.
Just some guy, those are balaclavas. Oh!
No way.
Look at these eyes!
Oh my God.
That one's like, the detail is so nice on it.
Yeah, somebody put some love into that. You need claws now.
I've been saying that for years, Kitty.
Uh-huh. We got to get you some claws.
Yeah.
But it's so cool. It's actually fabric.
Oh, painted
Which is-
fabric? Whoa.
That's great. It doesn't look like that from far away.
No, it really doesn't. That technique has gotten so good lately. I have a couple of other. Honestly, I have a Bowser mask from Super Mario Brothers, and the big reason I got it is because the eyes look so
Hubby.
great.
Where is it?
Somewhere.
Damn. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I have the hots for Bowser.
Oh,
I kind of get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of get it.
Oh, just some guy. Okay, he's talking about where the fabric covers everything. Oh, like the morph suits. That's right. Okay, so he wants.
that's called a Zentai.
Of course, you know the answer to that.
Oh, how do you feel about Bowsette, Kitty?
Meh.
Ooh.
I just don't know her very well, but I know Bowser really well. It's
You
more
see
than
his
just
heart.
looks for me; it's personality too.
Right.
And then when Jack Black played Bowser in the movie that just came out, I was like, "What are you trying to do to me, Nintendo?"
I was gonna say, Evelyn Evermore. This sounds like it predates the movie by quite a bit. This sounds like a long-term love.
Yeah, this goes before Jack Black getting cast, but it certainly didn't hurt.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: we are all who we are told we are. The societal component of our individual personalities cannot be understated. By presenting to the world in a different fashion, you can not avoid changing who you are. Which is why it is always so wonderful when you see someone actually dresses themselves for the first time later in life, because you can see the freedom in their eyes and their smile.
I just don't know Bowsette. I just don't know her.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, Bowser and Bowsette, even if they started the same, are different people.
Oh, Victoria Lunafog. It's a magic crown that turns Bowser into a hot lady. Okay, whatever game that's from, I haven't played it.
Yeah, I don't really know.
But I'm down to learn more about her.
Well, that's like she becomes like a she looks like a princess with like some Bowser features. Isn't there also like a femme version of Bowser?
I mean, the internet exists, so yes.
Yeah.
But as far as like canon femme Bowser, I'm not really sure. All I can think of is his daughter. I can't picture Bowsette.
He's got a daughter? I'm not up on my Super Mario lore.
Bowser's got like 12 kids.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, canonically, Bowser.
Yeah, Bowser. Trust me, I know.
I mean, you just look at him and you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, when he's all dressed up in his wedding outfit in Odyssey. Just so charming.
That sounds like a young adult novel. Canonically Bowser.
My favorite thing, and I feel like we've talked about this on this show before, but maybe not. Someone made a cartoon of Bowser, Mario, and Peach in a throuple with a kidnapping kink.
I mean, that's just observing the world.
Right. But the cartoon is so adorable. So they're in their living room, and Peach has her head in Mario's lap and her legs across Bowser's, and Bowser is showing off his latest trap to capture her, and they're both so excited about it. He like did a little sketch of a trap for her, and it's just so cute. Fluff the beard.
Yeah, it's all higgledy wiggledy.
Well, you stuck all that stuff on your head.
Yeah. The only downside for going full mask mode is makes the beard a little angry.
Yeah. More masks? Any more masks?
Oh, well, that was my spirit hall, but I can put the cow ears back on.
Would I run outside and go get my cat masks?
Yeah.
I need to find something to put on my head, and then we can all have ears. Should I take when Kitty comes back? Thanks. Somewhere, actually, give me a second. I might know where my giraffe ears are. They might be very easily.
I know exactly what to do to kill a small amount of time on this show. I think you're all going to enjoy this.
I have returned.
And also, thank you very much, Victorian London Fog.
Okay,
Nope. I can't find it.
are
Oh,
we ready for?
we have
Oh, gross!
Bot.
Gross!
Ban user and delete their comments.
Whoa. Should we? That's our first one, everybody.
Oh my god. It's our first bot.
We hit the big
Yay.
time.
Okay, mask time.
Oh, so cute.
So this was given to me at a party, because whoever it belonged to decided I needed it. So this
Yes.
has gone around with me a bunch. It actually, Brent kind of adopted it. So this is sort of Brent's mask. And then not long after, or well, a couple months later, but everything seems like the next thing. Then I got this one.
Ooh. That one is correct.
And this is mine. This is the new one. And I'm so into it. And I've worn it to a couple parties. And it even looks great just sitting on top of my head, too.
You put that on and you're like, yes, that is correct.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be right back.
Bitch and lipstick. It looks great.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I found something I can put on my head. I feel like I need to have something on my head, you know?
Yeah, we've all got stuff on our heads. So
Yeah.
No, I thought I had. I thought I had it handy, but I've got a skull mask with that same finish.
Yeah, I love it.
There we
But
go.
if I
Yeah, yay. Now you are.
Now I have something on my head.
that's how you're gonna look when you return to the bog.
That's my plan. Return to the bog, from whence I came.
Yay.
From bog we come, from bog we shall return.
My coffee is empty.
Would y'all like to do some trivia?
Sure.
Sure.
We had a great time doing super trivia the other night. Cool.
That sounds neat.
Whoa, cool.
Ah,
That's us.
it all makes sense. It all makes sense.
It all makes sense. Wait, do you want? Am I getting the trivia?
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah,
I could just make up trivia questions right now.
Well, obviously, we're gonna do that first.
Okay.
How
Man,
many
I didn't
roads?
prepare. I guess that's
How many roads must a young man walk before you call him a man?
That's easy. 42.
You're right.
okay. No, I'm just thinking of way too easy questions.
How many angels can dance on the head of a pin?
What is Paolo's new nickname?
Oh, Paulo has a new nickname?
Well, it's not that new. We've been calling him that for a while. What is Paolo's nickname? We're going to get a lot of answers.
Is it Paulo?
No.
Is that his nickname and his real name is Sigmund?
Victoria London Fog got it.
Oh, danger. Oh, yeah. No, we've been calling him that for a while.
Yeah, it's not new. Nothing's new. I still like everything. So the everything happens in like 4 chunks for me. Like I'm home, I go out to fair. I come home, then I go out to fair again, then I come home. But each of those chunks is months at a time. So like the last time I was out at fair before the previous one is a year ago or something, but that just happened because it was one of the last things, if that makes any sense.
Yes,
Okay.
it does.
Time is an illusion. Lunchtime doubly so.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I just want to let everyone know that I'm eating graham crackers because I'm trying to masturbate.
You're trying to what?
Masturbate less.
Oh,
I thought that was cornflakes.
It was the origin of a lot of foods at that.
Oh.
People were really, really worried about how much. Actually, cornflakes were specifically developed to help you poop well.
Oh.
Kellogg was obsessed with digestion.
I have a question.
Was obsessed with people not touching themselves.
If graham crackers help you masturbate less, I want to know what helps me masturbate more.
Good porn.
S'mores. That's
I
what
can't
makes
eat porn. S'mores. Yes, there we go.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
I guess you're right.
The long dark tea time of the soul, as it were.
Mm.
So
Strong hands.
they look like such big, strong hands.
That's exactly what I thought of first, too. Oh my God, it's so sad. I hate that movie. I love it.
All right. I've grabbed a deck of trivia cards. Oh.
What's the
Double
double
ears.
ears?
Double ears.
Oh, what you doing, 4 ears?
Which daughter of a recent president had problems learning because of dyslexia?
Oh, what's the category of this?
I
Or
was
not
hoping
category.
I was hoping you wouldn't notice that I never said where card said it was.
Oh, sorry. I jumped it.
But
I mean, I didn't know it. Good one to play. Good one to play.
Well, I know there's a Kennedy daughter, but she wasn't the daughter of a president.
Was it?
But she was.
yeah, plus she had trouble reading because they
Drilled holes
scrambled
in
her brain.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think Johnny O'Twitch is right. One of the
Jenna
Bush
Bush.
daughters.
I don't
Except
remember them.
the woman's game came out in let's see if we can find a copyright on the it would be on the box.
I think I have that filter on. How do I turn that
I
off?
think-
I'm gonna-
Maybe 1980s.
Oh, it's an older game.
Oh yeah, this came out during the original Trivial Pursuit boom.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought it was a recent.
Oh no.
Huh.
Oh no. The woman's game is from the 80s. It's from it was great because after Trivial Pursuit was a runaway hit, and then more and more companies would come out with card sets that could be used with it, and they did their best, not to get sued. They all had different ways of you could see when we did Jots and Tittles and the Christmas trivia, they all have the 6 standard colors for their cards. But this was one of the firsts.
Neat.
Well, looks like Johnny O'Twitch probably still has it, because yeah, that's got to be it then.
They knew what dyslexia was back then.
Yeah, I think they've known since like the 70s.
Yeah, maybe longer. I mean, clinically longer.
Yeah.
And admitted that women had it too.
Well, that's how we know it was a Democratic president from back then. Because, I don't know if Ford had kids, but it's not like they'd admit. it was enough that they admitted about Betty Ford's little
I
problem.
think they've known about. I'm gonna look that up now. I think they've known about dyslexia for like quite a long time. I feel like it was one of the first things to like learning disabilities that was like acknowledged. I think because like there was a big. I think it's been like since like the 40s, because I think there was like a big push to get everyone to read, and that's really when it starts to like manifest itself. I think, yeah. But yeah.
What TV show did Bill Paley discourage because the country couldn't accept an American married to a Latino?
Say it again.
What TV show did Bill Paley discourage because the country couldn't accept an American married to a Latino?
Ridiculous.
I know that one.
Yeah, ridiculous. Completely wrong. Could not be more wrong. One of the best shows, run by one of the best people.
God, she's great.
And then they went on to produce Star Trek together.
Yeah.
What did Lady Constance Lytton scratch into skin over her heart when jailed for suffrage activities?
Whoa.
Wow.
What?
The British.
Awesome.
The British suffragettes were freaking hardcore.
Was it just a middle finger?
Maybe an S? Or like,
yeah, what do you...
I'm going to go with an image of a middle finger.
That's the soul of that act. So even if that's not what you scratched, you are correct.
You're thematically correct. Yeah, I think it's like a letter of like a letter of the alphabet is my guess.
V makes a lot of sense because that's always. Although I know V also like ended up getting a lot of its connotation during World War II. I think it's always been kind of a Britishy thing, which is also very close to flipping the bird. So
yeah, that's the American version of the B.
Yeah.
Who was the first fashion designer to be appointed as China's executive consultant?
No idea.
Me neither.
It's hard.
No clue.
I'm guessing it was a woman.
One would expect. Also, just a little. Dyslexia was clinically described in 1881, and the term dyslexia was coined in 1883.
Wow, that is way longer ago than I thought.
I thought it was one of the first ones. Yeah.
Ooh.
They used to call it word blindness.
That's it. You know what? That sounds like it could be. I'll say, yeah.
Not a bad guess.
What government office did Jean Suave step into on May 14th, 1984?
I don't know, but that's a great name. Jean Suave.
Oh, I think it's Sauve. It's Sauve.
But it's pronounced suave.
But it's pronounced suave. Surgeon General, Attorney General. It's probably one of those big. I'm going to say Attorney General.
Yeah, something like that.
just as a random guess. And the last question on the card: what company was founded by Margaret Fogarty Rudkin, who baked her first loaf of bread at age 40?
Betty Crocker.
What was it? What organization?
What company was founded by Margaret Fogarty Rudkin? That name again, because it's a lot of fun to say, is Margaret Fogarty Rudkin,
Betty Crocker.
who baked her first loaf of bread at age 40. I'm going to guess
Edmonds is a good guess.
What is Edmonds?
Sunbeam.
Oh, that's a good guess too.
Oh, because bread.
Yeah.
Bunny bread. Do you guys remember bunny bread?
No, what's
No.
bunny bread?
Oh, maybe it was a New Orleans thing. It was just bread that had a bunny as a mascot, and it was bunny bread.
That sounds awesome. Edmonds is it's like a baked goods thing. It's
We still have bunny bread. Yay!
nice. Well, one more thing to look for whenever I finally visit Nolans.
I mean, you'll be all right without. It's just you know.
It's like store. It's like store. It's like grocery store
like,
bread, right?
like kids' lunch white bread.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Linda Bird Johnson was
Had
the
you
daughter. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Lucille Ball.
We knew that one.
A V for Votes for Women.
Hey.
And also for
probably.
Also that, and also Victory.
She knew what she was doing.
Yeah, she had a good handle on that. Pierre Cardin. That Jean Suave was Governor General of Canada,
Oh.
which is also not a position I was aware of because I'm not Canadian.
Yeah.
And Pepperidge Farm.
Oh.
We couldn't remember the answer to that question. But Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Huh? Oh, it's Pepperidge Farms. Interesting. I don't really associate them with bread.
Crackers.
But they do. They do make bread.
Yeah.
It's in the fancy because they have another layer of wrapping on their bread. It's the plastic bag, and then you can see it's wrapped in white underneath, and you gotta open the bag and then unwrap the white and stuff. It's like
Fancy things come in double packaging.
It's like the double doors in every Wawa.
You know, when you have double doors, that means one person can leave and one person can enter at the same time. There's two doors, so that means two people can use that doorway at the same time. And I get real tired of the person who's exiting, opening the door for me, and I'm like, "There's another freaking door, buddy. There's another if you can actually master walking."
But
to the
trying to
extent
open the door for you. That's a nice thing.
No, because nobody opens doors well at Wawa. They all do it in horribly inefficient manners, and I am so tired of having people open the door for me and me realizing that if they just hadn't bothered, we both would have gotten through quicker.
But it's not about the speed. It's about the community.
I don't want to be in community at Wawa. I want to get my food and leave.
I do. It's one of my favorite things about Wawa.
Well, you can open the damn door at Wawa all you want.
I do.
Hey, why don't you go to Wawa today and open the door for someone?
I wish I could.
My mom and I used to draw the bunny.
Oh, I know that bunny. I've seen that. What a cute little bunny.
I thought
Yeah.
so too until I read the second word on that packaging.
Yeah.
Bunny Plantation just sounds real. That feels like the Uncle Remus tales they couldn't adapt for Song of the South because it was too racist even for Disney.
Mm. Yeah, I just remembered being a cute little kid sitting at the kitchen table drawing bunnies with my mom and drawing that bunny and Bugs Bunny and just comparing different bunnies. I forgot that my mom used to draw with me. I'm going to make her draw something next time I see her.
Yes. Who is Apollo's twin sister?
I should know this.
You should.
Artemis?
Ask it one more time.
Who is Apollo's twin sister?
Athena.
Apollo's twin sister. Yeah, or Diana?
Oh, Diana is Artemis.
Oh.
That's the Roman name.
Oh, right. Doi. Okay.
I'm pretty sure the pretty ones were born together. I think it's Apollo and Aphrodite.
I don't know.
Apollo is the god of the sun.
Yeah, but he's also heavy in art influence and
who
all
were
beauty.
Apollo's parents?
Oh, we have only named brothers and sisters and children of Zeus and Helena.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Artemis still.
One of those is going to be right.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I could be wrong too, but that's what I'm saying is my answer.
Yeah.
I don't care how many good facts Heathen Alchemist has. That's a really good point. According to Louise Athern, what is the best way for divorcees to meet men?
Huh. Wait, according to who?
Louise Athern.
Best way for
Somebody, I'm guessing somebody who wrote a book about how divorcees can meet men, get back into dating.
I don't know the answer, but I'm trying to like logic it out.
I'm trying to think of at least something funny to say. But divorcees trying to find a new partner is just not that comedic.
I'm gonna say AA. Go to AA and you'll find a man who's maybe a project, but and sure they forbid dating there, but if you're not really an alcoholic, are you really violating the program?
I think the program is a violation.
What about like I don't know. Golfing.
Oh, that's good. Take up golfing.
That's what I'm gonna say.
That really sounds like advice for a divorcee.
Yeah.
Sit at the bar of the country club.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that might be correct.
Yeah, it might be. For what maternal first is Ivany Brainweight Burke known? Yvonne Braithwaite Burke.
What kind of first?
What maternal first? I'm gonna say in vitro fertilization.
Oh, maybe.
Either that or she's the first surrogate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say matricide. No way. I don't.
Exactly, Victorian London fog. They're ready to leave her once they see what's on the market now.
Yeah, golfers date women who are 20 years younger than them.
I'd like to tee up your hole. I don't understand golf. I don't play.
I don't even understand what part of the flirtation you were trying to be.
I'd like to put some balls in your holes.
I'm
Don't get caught in this sand trap.
Ooh,
ooh.
because it is real sandy down there.
It's so dry and
So
sandy.
pretty.
You know what? There you go. If you can't seduce a man, which I'll just let that sit for a moment, entice him with curiosity about what's going on down there.
It's better to confuse a man than to try to seduce him.
Ooh, my vagina's ice cold right now. Really? What?
It's like a steel trap full of teeth. If you can't seduce them, scare them.
They don't call me bear trap for nothing.
If you like going down, don't worry. I've brushed my teeth down there. Which culture considers kissing to be far more obscene than display of the nude body?
Is it between a man and a woman?
It doesn't say, just any kissing.
Yeah.
What culture? I don't know. I know there are some cultures out there that are like kissing. Ew.
That's where food goes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'd say something about Inuits because, like, famous.
This is the nose thing.
Yeah, and that's just because you don't want to do a lot of moisture exchange when it's that cold. But I imagine
Not
nudity
so much nude body, also because of cold.
yeah, like obscene. It wouldn't be obscene necessarily, but like certainly not normalized for very practical reasons.
Did y'all see that ancient Inuit thong?
No.
It's a old ass thong made out of hide and decorated with beads and stuff.
Whoa, that's
Nice.
cool.
Yeah. I wish I could remember any more details than that.
I just figured out.
You find it. That's cool.
I just figured out what you were trying to spell, and that's not a good word to use.
But it's good to misspell it.
We'll just leave it
It's
that way.
better to misspell it. I prefer less familiarity with objectionable words. That seems more notable. All right. Who made more in 1981? Margot Hemingway, Lauren Hutton, or Cheryl Tiegs?
I know the name Cheryl Tiegs. How do I know that name?
Lauren Hutton is an actor, isn't she?
I think Cheryl Tiegs is as well.
Margot Hemingway was also an actress.
Okay. And it's just like who made more just in general?
Yeah, in money. I believe they're all contemporary actors. I believe. Yeah, Margot was. But she is Papa's daughter.
I'm going to say Cheryl Teague just because that's the name I know the most.
I'm gonna say the middle one, Lauren Hutton, because that's the name I know the most.
There you
Well,
go.
then I'm gonna say Margot Hemingway, and we are guaranteed to get this wrong.
Good for us.
Yeah, Cheryl Teague had a lot of product thing. I feel like she blew up in the 80s, but 81, maybe they're trying to get us to second guess. But anyway, let's hear the last question on the card. If you have a Jean Eyre range in the counter, what do you not need above it? I'm guessing a vent hood.
Yeah.
Oh, an exhaust fan.
Yeah, that sounds right.
A plaque that says "Home Sweet Home."
I mean, it is true. You do not need that.
No.
It was Artemis.
Yay!
Hey.
So good work, everyone but me. Divorcees apparently should meet men through married friends.
Well, all right.
Oh, Yvonne Braithwaite Burke was the first congresswoman to take maternity leave.
Wait,
In the
say that
80s.
again? Who was? What?
That was in the 80s.
Yvonne, we don't know when she took it. Just that the card was, it was definitely not in the 90s.
Oh, there was another question that mentioned the 80s then.
Japanese. There's more of a taboo against kissing than nudity. That makes a lot of sense.
That might be old information, though,
Yes,
because they definitely have a nudity taboo.
but I
Yeah,
do.
try to watch Japanese porn. It's all blurred.
That's
But that's I don't. That's interesting. That's an interesting.
it's also less so. But my understanding was like, well, the 80s were the big culture clash with Japan became a major manufacturing hub, and so there was a lot more Japanese American interactions, and there was so much mileage made out of any little cultural differences. But I do remember it being like talked about how taboo displays of affection can be.
Yeah, so nudity is still taboo. That's just how taboo kissing is.
Cheryl Tiegs
Hey.
and Hood Fan.
What?
That was
Like a vent hood.
Oh. Okay.
Exhaust.
Yeah, you were right. That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it. Oh, I feel like I've been so distracted this show. I'm sorry, everybody.
what are you distracted by?
Still got some tread, but
It's
Oh!
Hi, Mab. Oh,
Yay.
Mab. Oh, baby.
Welcome.
Oh. You
Oh, Mab.
weren't here for our secret show.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll sum it up for you.
I'm sorry. That graphic makes me laugh.
No,
It makes
I actually laughed really loudly when I saw it too.
it
Um,
makes me very happy.
It does.
So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, if you were to
Uh-huh.
move to another country, where, you know, we did some math, we've got 20 to 30 years left of our lives. You know, with 80 being the cutoff between Magnus and myself. We want to live someplace cool where our money goes a long way.
I
I'm
mean,
open to suggestions.
South America?
I have
Yeah.
Well, that's not really. Oh, you know what? If we
Chile.
go completely on the other side of the equator, like South America, it's just
Yeah.
reversed.
Yeah, right.
Way south. Argentina or Chile would
We can
be.
hang out with penguins and shit.
Oh, yeah.
like Mexico's pretty cool, actually.
That's true.
Chile has some
Argentina
gorgeous.
doesn't have a history of dictators, so we're good there. Oh wait.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Fascism in Argentina. Just no. You know what? If anyone talks about their grandpa Klaus, though,
Mm.
Hey, his sticker fell off his thing. Clean it with alcohol. and
Yeah,
try it
that'll
later.
do. Yeah.
I mean,
I wish
I
that
have-
we
I think I technically still have permanent residency in New Zealand.
See, I would love to do New Zealand, but they are really fussy about new folks coming in.
Yeah, fair. It's very small.
Can we just turn this into 2 countries already? What if we just had 2 countries? Can we just like actually divide America?
I guess it would just
no, because we don't have red states. We have states that are occupied
Gerrymandered.
by fascists. I mean, if black people in Georgia were allowed to vote, it would not be a red state.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it
was
isn't
thinking
all the
that
voting
too. That was
restrictions.
definitely problematic.
Which is why we need to strike back preemptively.
Yeah, I understand, and I absolutely agree. Okay, but the thing is, Magnus and I are very fucking old. And I'm unemployed. And I don't have any money. And if I sell my house, I can buy a place and we can live out my retirement. So,
You don't think he's gonna try to get Greenland again?
right?
He's gonna try to get Greenland again. Don't go to Greenland. Don't go to Greenland.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Did you see? Wait. I could do this. I believe in myself.
I believe in you too.
yeah.
Oh well, you're a fool. Did you see our new background?
Oh no, you didn't. The macaroni push pops. Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Too funny.
I feel like it's a really good metaphor for our country.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
It's incredible, all right.
Sorry.
In other news,
For anyone who's like, but what did the packaging look like? Here you go. Because I know as soon as you see Incredibles, you're just hungry for more.
Oh,
Push and eat. Just push and eat.
Just push, just
you should
shove
push and eat.
that mac and cheese down your throat with a stick and a plunger.
Mm. I've never seen a picture of food that was less appetizing.
Packaging up
Oh,
next
no.
round of mugs for the Krampus mug sale.
now I'm
Ooh.
dissociating for real.
Well, hey there, it's the Monster Mug ladies. Come on in here, ladies. Let's talk about these Monster Mugs.
I know I've said this before, but Mab, I love that picture of you.
Yeah,
I do too. I
It's
took a
really
whole
great.
bunch of them of like where I'm like, you know, hey, I'm drinking from a mug and I'm being like fun. And then I was like, "Gah!" screaming screaming into the mug, and I only took one of those, and I was like, you know what? That's the one I'm gonna use. Like the rest are like,
I love when that happens.
Mab, I'd love to order one of these mugs, but I feel like I don't know enough about the creators.
oh, excellent. Well, that's funny that you mentioned that. We're going to talk about Mab Labs special guest with Ansa, Madam Ansa. So the concept of this month's Mab Labs is you've done the artwork. Like, I did the design. Ansa's always making art stuff, right? We're going to talk about all the different things that you can do to make it a product to sell.
Ooh.
So it's like you design once and you build multiple things out of that one design. So you've got mugs, you've got cards, you've got t-shirts and bags, and like, okay, do you do stickers? Do you do, what do you make? And so she's got ornaments and mugs. She's got these cards that she made a few years ago. She has the Yuletide Monsters calendar. So it's all about how the different things that you can do with your artwork once it's done. Like design once, build multiple times, right? So
yeah, this is also like such a great photo of you and such a great photo of Ansa.
yeah, I was like, hey Ansa, this is the thing I'm doing. Can you give me some good photo that would match this well? So she's like, okay, here we go.
Yeah, everyone should wear more horns.
I know. Aw. Let me see here. Come on, mugs. Spooky ladies with horns is my favorite aesthetic. You know what? I'm right there with you, Victoria London Fog. Hey, VLF, where are you geographically? I seem to feel like you're on the West Coast. Is this an accurate assumption on my part, or because I have a friend trying to convince me to move to San Francisco?
It's very
No.
expensive there.
So expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oregon.
well, as we're looking into fascism, we should look for the warning signs in the places. San Francisco and LA, both as city structures, are not doing well in that respect. And considering that most of the Pacific Northwest were settled by white supremacists trying to get away from multiculturalism, there is an underlying ick
Yeah.
from what I've heard from living in Washington or Oregon.
Interesting. If Belize wasn't so hot, I'd consider Belize.
That's why I'm going to Belize, because I like it hot.
I wish I did, but I am an Arctic soul. If I was to go I would do Canada, but they are going in the wrong direction right now too. So
Well,
Greenland it is then.
No, I'm telling you, it's gonna be the first thing he's gonna do.
Iceland? What about Iceland?
Oh, Iceland's a great place, but they're pretty small.
It's hard
And also,
to get into.
hard to
also
get in.
Iceland as an island is post-natural. It's not a good place to end up if society completely crumbles, because there's not really enough
Hard to get
ecology
resources.
there to sustain already.
Okay.
Ireland?
oh, Sally, I
We
would love
talked about
to go
Ireland.
somewhere imaginary.
Ireland's also one of the if you have Irish ancestry, it's one of the easier places to get citizenship, because they still haven't recovered from the potato famine.
We talked about Ireland as a possibility. We considered it. We're not ruling Ireland out.
I think I'm one generation too removed to get Irish dual citizenship, or I would have done it already.
What about Italy? Because they're also pretty.
Paolo's working on that. Paolo and Ansa.
Yep.
Italy also has a big fascism problem. Fascism,
Well,
corruption.
yeah,
They've actually been like just ahead of us for all of these trends.
But they don't have the capitalism problem. Not the way we do.
It might be headed that way. I don't know. There's a lot of government corruption, which is what the problem in America is. Our government got corrupt and the richest people got too much power for too long.
yeah.
I'm just
Maybe
an
it's
anxious
the
person.
people who own the most capital of the most power isn't a good idea.
Yeah. We're so broken. We're so broken. Walking late stage. Capitalism.
Yeah.
Ooh. Magnus brings up a good point. Italy is warm, although the Italian Alps have the altitude which evens out.
All right. But again, fascism. Not a fan.
Yeah.
Typically.
Yeah, it's weird that Italy of all places has a fascism problem because like
You'd think they would have learned.
but like also has fascism met any Italians? How did that happen? Like you've all met people from Italy, right? They're pretty laid back as a general rule.
Yeah, that's the part I like.
They're just like, hey, ciao, oh, ooh, hey, have a cappuccino. Hey. Also, let's build a giant face that says no.
I can't find my Spanish book. I have a book that's
Yeah,
gonna
I was
teach me
thinking
Spanish.
about. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was reading the comment.
Oh,
Spanish
I'm gonna learn Spanish and move to Belize.
See, I know enough Spanish, but Germany. I did consider Germany. They actually have a whole thing right now about how to be an expat. There is a website out there that is called Expat, or I don't remember what the URL is, but I looked it up. It is instructions on where to go. It's a list of people who are currently expats, expatriates, trying to free themselves from the oppression of America.
Let's be honest. If there's one thing America has proven is that no place on this planet is safe from the oppression of the America. And also do keep in mind the elections that just happened in Germany went very right.
Did they really?
What has
Yeah.
happened that we want Germany to try and take over the world again?
No, we don't want it, but there's some Germans who were like, maybe there have always been Germans that refer to the good old days.
But if Germany as a whole is doing such a good job of taking steps to be better, maybe I do want them to put America in their place.
But that's not. I'm just saying there's only so much you can do.
I'm just talking fantasy.
Yeah, and I'm just saying like Germany might be going that way again.
Oh.
So, okay, here's another thought I had, you guys. If so many places are going that way, why?
Well, because colonialism feels threatened. It's all fucking
It's always
colonialism.
been colonialism.
It's always been colonialism, and it's
The planet isn't safe. We need to go live on a space station.
Nowhere is safe.
yeah. If
Yeah,
you go up
see, I
into a
wanna be
space
industrial.
station, though, then the only way to get back might be Boeing. So there might not ever be a way back.
Or
Hmm.
SpaceX.
No, well, I'm referring to the crew that was just trapped for like an extra year in space because Boeing messed up.
Awesome.
Wait.
Can I be abducted by the Fae, please?
There's always super trivia. Just reminder.
How did the trivia show go the other night?
I just really like that.
Yeah, it makes me smile.
It went great. Shoshi kicked my butt so hard.
I've never won a Trivial Pursuit game ever in my life, and I like dominated. It was
So was it a full-on Trivial Pursuit game?
Yeah, we played through a whole
Yep.
game. It was only
No,
2
not Trivial Pursuit, Mab.
No.
More than Trivial Pursuit. We played
I had such a good time.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys are awesome.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I voted. Can I get a Musk million? Very nice. I would like that as well.
I mean, I guess maybe like we are the Fey realm.
That's fair.
I knew, like, it's just amazing because the word is just so unpleasant, both abstractly and in context.
Muskmillion.
Yeah, that just sounds so unpleasant.
Yeah.
Ugh. Oh man, you really drew a Musk million on that one.
Ooh, that is a good euphemism for a fart. I'm gonna start using it. That's really good. Ah.
Ask me about my Musk millions. Ask me about my Musk millions.
No.
No, I don't want to know about.
No.
I'm not.
No, I don't.
Look how pretty these are. They're
Oh,
pretty.
yeah. Aren't those great?
Pretty
Put them on
shiny.
your head. Show them how good they look on your head.
I love it.
But you can't put them on your head. They're made of glass.
They are made of glass.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn him into a weird alien egg sack.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You could put like LED lights in them, couldn't you?
Oh, I was thinking about putting glow in the dark liquid in them. Or UV reactive, glow in the dark, whatever.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, I like that.
Where's my powder? I've got some pigment. I've got some really nice glow in the dark pigment. It's somewhere on this desk that I've never cleaned and never will clean.
No, because what if you clean it and you get rid of something that you need?
I will never do that.
Cleaning
I'm
your
just
desk is for chumps.
If I were to organize, let's say, this desk, it would
Did you hear
merely
that?
just make
Quotes
another
around
mess in another
organize?
place.
Organize your desk.
That's what I'm hearing.
Do you mean like throw a bunch of kidneys and lungs and stuff on your desk?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Wait, I don't get it.
You know,
Organ.
Oh,
Organize?
organize. Wow. Yeah. No, if I tidy this up, it just means somewhere else is going to become untidy. That's what's going to happen.
yeah, it's a zero-sum game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is just saying everything's a zero-sum game.
I'll just agree with that
Did
anytime.
you see the movie Contact, was it? Arrival. It was Arrival.
The one with Jodie Foster?
No, the
Contact.
one with
Juliette Moore.
yes,
Oh, okay.
the good one. Arrival.
What? Oh, they were both a Clarice Starling, though.
They were both what?
Clarice Starling.
What?
Oh,
They
they
both
both played Clarice Starling?
Oh.
Huh.
In different versions. I didn't realize that. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. I was like, wait, there is a through line there. They're both very talented. Yes. Beautiful women. Yes. No, I think there's something more specific.
Yes.
I have got to find me one of them rainbow kitten masks.
Uh-huh.
It's very beautiful.
I love it so much.
Well, I think we're almost at time.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
Ooh, we are.
And do we have time to do one more trivia? I know you have to go, Cubby, because you have a show.
Yeah, I gotta go right at 2:30. If y'all want to keep going and somebody else wants to do some trivia,
I have to go as well, though, because
I
I
was
have
gonna say-
auditions.
I should get going. We have guests at our house and
Time
probably
need to trivia question.
No time for trivia.
No time for trivia. Only
Ninja.
love. Only love. Only time for love.
No, I want Kitty to make up another silly trivia question.
Oh yeah, okay, we're ready.
All right. Okay.
Sorry to put you on the spot, Kitty.
No, that's fine. I keep thinking of way too easy ones.
No, easy is good.
We like
Okay.
easy.
All right. What dinosaur gave us the knowledge that they had feathers?
The
Ooh.
Asteropteryx. I'm not pronouncing it correctly.
Well, I know T-Rex had feathers, so I'm just gonna say T-Rex because T-Rex looks better with feathers.
It's the Aster. I'm just not pronouncing it right, but it
You-
starts with an A and it ends with an X.
You got it, Shoshi. Do you want me to say it?
Yeah, how do you say it correctly?
Archaeopteryx.
Archaeopteryx.
Wow.
Okay, thank you. Archaeopteryx.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yay!
Yeah.
Wow.
I should
Okay,
really
I guess
know
that
that because I've been obsessed with the idea that dinosaurs have feathers since I was a child.
So this
Birds-
is a real thing.
Birds are dinosaurs.
They're
Yeah.
literally
Actually confirmed the feathers?
yeah.
Oh yeah, T-Rex had them. They can find where they grew out of their bones.
Yeah.
That's not true. That's not how they know.
But
But-
they can tell
But
by
they
the
know.
yeah.
Huh.
They for sure had feathers.
I bet they were freaking gorgeous.
Look up Archaeopteryx fossil. They're beautiful.
Okay,
And-
now I really want to go back in time.
They were probably a lot like ostrich feathers or emu feathers. Like
Just look up a cassowary,
Yeah,
and you're like, yeah, that's what dinosaurs looked like.
that's the dinosaur. Yeah. And I choose to believe that a lot of the colors were like brightly colored and stuff like that. Because like how scary would it be if a giant parrot was coming after you?
Anyone who says feathers don't make for scary, like, I'm sorry, have you never interacted with a goose?
Yeah. Those feathers are scary. They're sharp. They can blind you.
Did you look up Archaeopteryx?
I'm about to. I'm looking up expat right now, so
Right. That's important.
Yeah, although if you can figure out how to be a dinosaur, that's probably going to be even better.
Childhood me would be very happy.
Yeah.
All right,
With mine for a long time.
I got to run. Does anyone want to stick around a little bit longer?
No,
I
I
think
gotta
we're
go.
all gonna go.
I gotta go.
All right.
This was
Then-
great. I'm really glad we did this show. Like when I woke up this morning, obviously I was not feeling great. And Cubby, the fact that you like wanted to do the show, it really was really helpful to me, and I hope it was helpful to other people. And I feel like that's just, we can only do what we can do.
Yeah, like, of course, I wanted to spend time with y'all, and I'm including the chat in that.
Definitely.
Obviously.
Thank you, everyone who came up and shared wonderful insights into how everything we said about paintbrushes kind of sounded like dicks. That meant so much to me this morning.
That was a naughty paintbrush conversation.
Sometimes you just need some dirty jokes.
Yeah.
I find paintbrushes incredibly erotic. Less so dicks, but more paintbrushes.
Paintbrushes and Bowser.
I'm sorry, every line is the perfect line to end on, one after the other.
So good.
Love you all.
I love you.
Love you guys.
Love you.